Name is Moore, Captain Moore. The ship's crew has brought the last piece of cargo on board the ship, and as they begin to lower it into the hold, Captain Moore calls out, "Hold! Set that wooden box down here again where I can get a better look at it." All right. Yeah, that's what I thought it said. Going to Frederick Van Epp, Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Nails.
What's the matter with it, Captain?
Well, at least two things. First of all, this box is not listed on my bill of lading. Second thing is, these colonists have few enough nails to do their own building, let alone shipping a crate of them to Holland. Bring me a hammer.
Aye, sir. Toss me that hammer, Jack.
I'll catch it.
Got it. Here you are, Captain.
Thanks. I think I'll just pry open the lid on this crate here. Now. Well, look at what I've caught in my trap, man.
A boy. It's a boy.
Well, look at that. It is a boy. A stowaway. Speak up, boy. What's your name?
Looks like he's too scared to talk, Captain.
Now get him up out of there. I'll put you in my cabin until I decide what to do with you. Now over here into my cabin.
What on earth is going on out there?
We found this boy trying to stow away on the ship. Here, he had himself all nailed up in a box to be shipped to Amsterdam, he did.
Oh, you don't need to be afraid, son. Just sit down here. Go ahead. It's all right. No one's going to harm
My
you.
good wife, please bear in mind that you're not talking to a guest, but to a stowaway.
We're talking to a little frightened boy. You don't really have to be afraid of him, son. I guess all captains sound gruff like that. He has a very kind heart, really.
Well, thank you, my dear.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm the captain's wife. I'm Mrs. Moore. The ship is our home, and you are our guest just now. What's your name?
John Van Epp.
Oh, a Dutch lad. And you were wanting to get back to Amsterdam?
I wanted to. I've never been there. I was born here. My parents came from Holland, though.
You're not trying to run away from home, are you, John?
Oh, no. You see, I have no home. That's why I was going to Holland.
Do you know someone there?
I have relatives there who are very rich. Frederick Van Epp is my uncle. He lives in Amsterdam. He's very rich, my mother told me, and she said that if anything ever happened to her, that I should try to go to him.
Something happened to your parents then?
They're both dead. They died of the fever.
Whatever made you think of getting yourself nailed up in a crate to make the voyage, John?
I was afraid I'd get caught. An old carpenter who lived on our street offered to help me. He made the box and nailed me in it, and delivered the box to the ship.
He was putting you in your coffin. Did you know that?
He was only trying to help. In fact, it's the first time I ever knew him to try to help a child. Most of the time, he's pretty mean. He doesn't seem to like children. But when I told him what I wanted to do, he offered to help me.
Actually, it was the meanest thing he ever did in his life. And he must have known it too. You might have suffocated down in that stuffy, airless hold of the ship, John. It's a long, long voyage across the sea. You would have starved before you reached Amsterdam.
Why, the old carpenter said it would only take a couple of days to reach Amsterdam.
Days? Why, it would take weeks. You probably would have never lived to see the beautiful country of Holland.
Oh, please, don't make me go back to New York. I have no place to go. They have no home for orphan children, and so they're going to put me in jail. If I can just get to Holland. My mother said my uncle would let me live in his home, but I have no money to pay my way.
There may be a way. Perhaps we could make you a cabin boy. Part-time, you could peel potatoes for the crew. Would you be willing to do that, John?
Oh, yes, anything. If I can just get to Holland, I know everything will be all right. I'll do anything to get there.
There'll not be any pay now, just your keep.
That's pay enough. I'll have all I need once I get to my uncle.
I'm so glad we found you in time, son. But Let me give you a little rule to live by all your life. Never try to climb over the wall or slip through a window until you have first tried the door. It may be open to you if you just try it.
What do you mean?
The truth is, we could use an extra hand on board the ship. Someone to help with odd chores and help the cook. You could have come in at the door, but in trying to slip on board as a stowaway, you almost lost your life.
Oh, I see.
You know, my dear, I was just thinking, there are many people who are trying to get to heaven just the way John here tried to get to Holland.